Okay, so guys, I don't know if you can hear a single word I'm saying, but it is raining like a B word right now. Like,
are you
oh my
kidding
goodness,
me?
we can't get out of the car. I decided to do a wash and go today. Why did I do this to my hair today? And I don't have an umbrella. We are going to the library today, aren't we, Princess? I haven't been to the library in almost, like, I want to say 10 years since I was a little kid. I have not been in there, probably even younger than that. Roya's going for her first time. This was like my first time. So we're going to go in there, see whether or not they have any good selections of books. Basically, let's just see what they got, because is the library still as good now? I want to see if they got any new releases. Yeah, I'm just excited. So we're going to head out in this rain and have a little look around.
Excited? Yeah, now the rain.
So the first thing we seen when we walked in was a stand that was selling books for 10p. I was scanning, I was thinking I can't find anything, but now I'm looking back at the footage. I'm so annoyed because there is Shadow and Bones looking at me right there, and I need that book to start Six of Crows. But I feel like there's probably a bunch of them that I missed out on this book because I didn't know about them or know the covers. But it was a great time. We had a little look around the whole library. I found some books. I was surprised to find Cinnamon Bun Bookstore in there. I also found Honey and Spice. I found like quite a lot of books that I liked, but at the same time, there was a lot of books that I wasn't familiar with, so I probably scanned past it. At this point, Lorraine wanted to go to the kiddie section. She found this colouring area, and it was game over. I wasn't allowed to look at anything else, but these are the ones I managed to walk out with. Hello from the future, book besties. Do you like my fit, guys? I feel kind of cute.
Long catwalk.
I love how sexy I am.
Damn. Let me tell you something. It has been months since I last filmed that shopping in the library video, is what it was supposed to be. I'm gonna just turn it into a read with me video now. So we're gonna read the books that I got from the library. I have already read Frederick Backman, obviously there's a review on that already. Since been to the library multiple times, and I've picked up the following. These are all the books that I've got since going to the library. I am currently, as you see, still reading Honey and Spice, which is crazy because the first ones I picked in the library. Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, still on the list. I kept saving this because I wanted to read Pumpkin Spice first, and then I wanted to do like a full reading vlog and read the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. I never got to it. I've also read Carrie Soka's Back. It's another book I picked from the library. I don't know what that was, but yeah. I have a review on this one too. The last one is The Other Black Girl. I talked about this book already and looking a bit moldy. Like, do you see the little black spots? Yeah, I haven't been able to get to the library yet to return it. Like, it's really bad at this part. Like, that's mold, isn't it? I actually can't believe I still, like, handled this book, but I haven't been to the library, as I said, to return these, so it's still kind of sitting on a separate shelf in my house, and I'm scared that it's going to spread, so I gotta send that one back. We're going to start with Honey and Spice. I'm like a big chunk in there. The reason why this book hasn't been read, I really enjoy the story. I love the connections to, like, the UK and, like, ACS, like the African culture. Like, I love it. I love how they sound so British. When they talk about things, I can literally hear it. Like, they were talking about like the clubbing scene and the smell of spritz and straightened bundles, and I was like, I can smell all of it right now. I can smell it, like I'm there already. So like, I like how connected it is to the way like uni culture has been for me, kind of. I mean, to an extent. But right now we're on chapter 17. The one thing that annoys me with this book is how long the chapters are. Like, you'll be in bed thinking, should I do another one? And it's like, no, I shouldn't. Like, let me show you, for example, if I find chapter 7, yeah, look how long you have to skip to find. We're not finished yet. This is chapter 11. I stumbled on this chapter 12. That's how many pages you're flicking. And I remember this one because I was laying in bed about deciding, should I read chapter 11? This is how much you have to read to get to chapter 12. I said, okay, I'm going to bed. Look at that's so rude. That's like, okay, it starts on 154 and ends on 194. 40 pages to get to the next chapter. Bolu Babalula. I hope I didn't butcher that. But yeah. What is this? Please make the chapters smaller. Actually, you know what? Don't do anything. I love your book, so keep it exactly as it is. Back to the reason why I didn't actually finish this book yet is because it's a hardback, and reading a hardback is really hard in bed. And as much as I said I like a hardback, I do, but it's not ideal in bed. Like, you have to sit up straight, which is kind of annoying. Not to mention I need the little light, so if it was on my Kindle, it would be easier. So it's just been kind of like left on the back burner, which is really sad because I like this story. So we're gonna dedicate some time now in the day to get this book finished. Let's go.
Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want.
I took up the pony. It was just getting too annoying to wear. I also threw in a cardigan because I got a cold. Guys, the way she explains things in this book, when I tell you, it's like she's literally writing lyrics. Like, it's so beautiful. She's like, what did she say over here? Let's just let the voice actor read it for you.
I imagined across my body like he had uncovered a treasure thought lost. Slowly, across my breasts, my stomach, my hips. His eyes left searing trails where they travelled. I imagined them as glowing lines, crisscrossing on my skin, amber against brown, like he was drawing constellations on me, or drawing constellations from me. Stargazing. Gaze starry. My stomach flipped and dipped.
That's just so pretty. I'm sorry, I love this book. I love the way she wrote this book. You just went, Kiki Banjo, you're a problem. She's gone, come solve me in it.
My new bitch look like Tyler Perry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna know but she too down.
That's just so cute. I love her lyrics. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow when we return. Okay, so hey guys, it's the next day and I finished Honey and Spice. Literally last night I couldn't sleep, so I decided to put the headphones in and immersively read the rest of this. And let me tell you, it ate. I love this book so much. And you know what's crazy? Because I read this book like, I think I started like last month and like I finished it this month. So I've been reading this for a long time. And normally doing things like that like pull you away from the story, and it definitely did a little bit, but this book still got rated 4 stars in my opinion. Like, that's how good it was. I love the way every time I have to pronounce her name I get like trip on my tongue. Bolu Babalola. The way she words things and says things, and like the little comments that Malachi kept making, like, was just too sweet. I enjoy Kiki's character. I feel like she embodies like a lot of females' mindsets. For her, it's like men are literally guilty until proven innocent, and I feel that like I feel like sometimes I don't trust the male species at all. A lot of the time I feel like they will play you and say things, and like it was nice to see how that like got broken down a little bit in this book. I know the last time I checked in with you guys I was talking about the spice. This book in my opinion is not that spicy. There's one scene and it doesn't go that far. There's so much uni drama in here, so much like friendships and so much about friendships and changing your opinion on things and things that were happening in their life as like first generation immigrants. I feel like I need to like go write in my journal and like get my thoughts wrapped around on this so I can give you guys a really good breakdown on my thoughts on it. But I'm going to leave it there and we're going to start the next library book, which is the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. I'm actually in the mood for this because I just know this book already is very unserious. The Funkin' Spice Cafe was very unserious. Like, she literally thought she had a ghost in that book, and like it wasn't even like a thriller story. It was just like her and her paranoia. I also have it on Kindle, so I'll get that ready just in case I want to switch from the book. This one's for the readers. Thanks for returning to Dream Harbor with me. Oh, by the way, I had someone in my comment sections and she was like, girl, Dream Harbor has a map, lots of romance books has a map, and I was like, oh my days, you're joking. I didn't realize there was a map in here, and like I'm obsessed with it because like literally it's a little city and it's nice to know where everyone is. Got a little playlist, of course, Taylor Swift. I have not really listened to a Taylor Swift song like ever, like other than like the obvious ones like Shake It Up. I feel like I could enjoy Taylor Swift, but I just haven't bothered to. Hazel Kelly loved a good story. Me too, girl. She just didn't have any of her own, which became abundantly clear as she stood behind the counter at the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore in exactly the same spot she'd been in for the last 15 years. You know, when you just think about your life, it's like you're still here. Like, sometimes I'm like looking around my house, I'm like, why am I still in this house? Like, wasn't I supposed to move out like when I first started making YouTube videos? But then I'm really trying to get 2 beds, so I just don't think it makes sense to fix up this place now if I'm gonna go. But we're just gonna ignore life and read about hers. Okay, I'm already annoyed. We're at chapter 2. This book is insta-lovely already. We are on chapter 2. Chapter 2, we're talking about Noah, and he's like the main male character. And they've already said this. They've already said, I quote, he had it bad, like real bad. How you already got it bad? Like, I can't remember now. I'm trying to think. Did they know each other before or something? But yeah, listen. Oh my goodness. It says, Noah liked women a lot. And at least so far in his life, he had been pretty good at attracting them. But he'd never felt like this before. He's never felt like this before. It's chapter 2. It's chapter 2. Why you already got feelings for this girl? Like, what? I need to go. I'm not going to, but I feel like I need to check in Pumpkin Spice Cafe if like they already knew each other, because I feel like they did. But if from what they're saying, if he's already got it bad for this girl, I'm annoyed already. Well, I'm gonna keep reading. This book, let me tell you right now, is so unserious. Everything about it feels so unserious. What do you mean she dropped a book on the floor and it just happened to be a spicy book and the page was folded and highlighted? Oh my gosh, I can't. Anyway, that's only chapter 1. I don't feel like that's a spoiler. But yeah, I'll not share anything else after that. But this is so unserious. I'm happy for it though. Sometimes I feel like unserious books are still very good. So I'm saying all of this and I'm like hyping all up and stuff, but that doesn't mean I won't enjoy this. Like, I'll still enjoy a very unserious, unlikely to happen type of book, just here for the vibes type of book, and that's what it's giving so far. So I'll see if they can get some sort of plot in here and a decent romance storyline. I won't be mad. Yeah, I'm just questioning my standards, but I think I don't care if it makes me happy, honestly. Okay, so guys, we're at chapter 9 now. I've been listening to the audiobook. I found it on YouTube, so I've just played it in the background. I stopped reading it and just listened to it while I was getting some work done, and that took me out of it a little bit. And then like I kept hearing glimpses of the story and it was sounding a bit boring to me. Eventually I put the laptop down for like the last chapter and decided to immersive read again, and it felt a tad bit more enjoyable. Now I feel a bit confused about what I should tell you guys, because I think I didn't enjoy it because I wasn't really listening, but then at the same time, maybe it's just a bad book. No, oh, that sounds harsh. Not a bad book, maybe it's just not that entertaining of a book. I think the narrator's voice for me is not interesting. I clicked on the comment section and everyone's like, oh my god, this narrator is so good. She's so good at adding depth, da 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 da. And I'm like, oh. I'm like sitting here thinking she's kind of making the book sound really boring to me. That's just something to take into account. Like, it may just be a me thing, I don't know. But like, I'm like this about the book. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna get some stuff done. I'll see how I feel. Maybe I might pick it up again later today and I'll give you guys an update tomorrow. But back for the wrap up on these 2 books. So obviously we just finished Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and let me try and gather my thoughts to tell you guys how I feel about this. Firstly, let's start with the rating. I went for 3.5 stars, and that was mainly because Pumpkin Spice Cafe I rated 3 stars, and I feel like this one was better than Pumpkin Spice Cafe. But just like the first book, they both lack a lot of depth, but it's fine because it feels like it's just like a nice charming little book to read. It's like a great palate cleanser. Like, it's entertaining. It's extremely spicy. Like, the spice feels like it almost came out of nowhere, but at the same time I expected it because like I've already heard from a lot of people this book is really spicy. I have to say I enjoyed the spice. It was actually very good in my opinion. Like, some spice sometimes could be cringy, some spice can be like random, but I did enjoy the spice even though sometimes it was like just thrown in there. It was a very easy read. But literally, the book just follows a girl that's like super introverted. She wants to go outside. She wants to have more of a story to say before she turns 30. So she basically gets the town fisherman to help her out. And I remember saying to you guys, like, how the hell has he already got feelings and he's already down bad for this girl? Why was it so insta-lovey? It does say at the back that he has been crushing on her for months, like you can see it there. So it kind of makes sense as to why he was down bad so fast, because he's literally had a crush on her for a long time. The only qualms I have, the only problem I have with this book is reading order. Like, why would you do fall in Pumpkin Spice and then go backwards to like summer into autumn? Like, and then the next book is Christmas Tree Farm, I'm pretty sure, and then that goes into Christmas. If you're gonna drop a seasonal series, then at least do it in order. Like, go fall, then go Christmas, or at least start in summer and then go into fall and then go into Christmas. Like, why are you going backwards and then back forward? That annoyed me a little bit, because this is definitely more at mid-period between summer and autumn vibes, because they literally went to the beach at one point. I definitely enjoyed it. I will definitely be reading the Christmas Tree Farm for Christmas. I'm gonna probably buy the whole series because I enjoy it. I don't know, I keep telling myself, why do I need to buy the series, especially if it's on Kindle Unlimited? Like, I might also read them for free, but I have a problem with capitalism. I think I'm doing quite well, to be honest. I've had the urge to buy new books so bad, but I keep like finding the urge and trying to use the library and like keep reminding myself that I have books on my shelf. I have to tell you right now, guys, I am not, this is kind of a detour by the way, sorry, but I am not, and I say this very lightly, doing a big bookshop again. I'm not doing it again.
Why you always lying?
I don't know what came over me, because now the books are on the shelf, you're not as interested in them as if you had to go to shop and buy them. Like, I want to buy them. Like, when I first started reading, I used to like buy 2 books. Like, I'd be like reading halfway through one book and I'd be like, oh my god, I love this book, I need to line up the next 2, and I'd buy the next 2 books. But all of a sudden I've gone ahead and bought like 30 plus books and they're sitting on my shelf and I'm not feeling to go for them. And every year new books drop and I'm like, I want to buy the new book, but I don't feel like I'm allowed to because I have all these books at home. Like, I am going to try not do it. If I get an urge to read a book, I'm going to find it in the library, thrift it, and the worst case, if I really want to be lazy, I'm going to order it on Amazon. But I'm going to try my hardest to not do this because the enjoyment is literally in purchasing the book. And then after that, they just sit on your shelf and like, I haven't grabbed any of them. I know I want to read them. I know, like I look at my shelf and I'm like, should I get rid of some? But I don't want to get rid of any of them because I really want to read all of them on my shelf. But I don't have that desire to grab for them because like it's been there for a while. Like right now, all I keep thinking about is every other book that I want to purchase, but I'm fighting the urge. But yeah. Anyway, Honey and Spice, I have already given you guys my thoughts on this book already, and I'm just gonna wrap it up real quick. But this book, basically, for me, I feel like it was way more about the friendships than it was about like the actual relationship. Obviously, it was a key part. There was fake dating in the book. Sometimes it did give me a little bit unrealistic, especially the fake dating part of it. Like, it doesn't make sense, but at the same time, I think it helped push the storyline, and I enjoyed the storyline. I definitely think this book was way more about friendships than it was romance. Like, the romance was there, but like, any life is all about friendships. Like, you fall out with people, you know, you date guys. And I remember one of the things it had me thinking about, which I'm trying to think if I can talk about. You might not actually get the same thought process from the book as me, because obviously it's very subjective. Everyone has their own experiences. But like, something that happened in this book made me think about like me. And like, I remember when you'd go out on a night and you'd come back and then that one friend would tell you like, oh my god, did you hear what XYZ did? Like, and she'd be angry because like, it's not really your friend, but it's like her friend. It's like a friend of a friend, but she did something crazy on the night out and she's telling you and you're like, whoa, that's mad. Have you heard from her? And she's like, nah, I don't want to hear anything from her at all. Like, I heard nothing from her though. And then you're like, Fairs, you know, you don't want to chat to her. You don't want to chat to her. Like, valid. But like, now after reading this and it makes me think about that other girl, like what actually went down, because I didn't get to hear her side of the story, and for all I know, what was said, what was told to you was actually a lie or played around with, and you're angry right now, so you're just telling me the one side. We just never got that other side of the story. But anyway, that's where my brain's gone, and I don't know what message that is to any of you guys, but it just hit me and I'm just thinking about it, and I'm like, this is why you should know, yeah. For everyone that says you can't learn anything from fiction, you can. Like, it opens your mind sometimes. So this got rated 4 stars, this got rated 3.5 stars. Holding them together feels wrong because like the lyrics in this book and the way this was written and the fact that this is very unserious and they're basically half a star away from each other feels wrong. But I got 5s, and this was a 4-star vibe, and this was 3.5. But on Goodreads, this will be a 3. That is all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it encouraged you to go have a look in your library, save your coins. We're in a recession right now. Save your coins, go use your library, go read the books on your shelf. Oh, before we go, one last thing, yeah. I want to do something to celebrate because we hit 1K. Yay, woo, to us, we hit 1K, and I'm trying to think what to do. I'm thinking about doing a little Q&A. So if you guys have any questions you want to ask, then please drop them down below. I'll probably find one of those newbie booktuber questions and then go through that. And then if you guys have anything extra you want to ask, then you can just like put it in the comment section, or you can go on my Instagram and message me over there. Woo! Congratulations to us. I swear I feel like I've been trying to hit 1K for like 4 years. I haven't been doing booktube for 4 years. I've been doing a bunch of other stuff on my channel. It's just books has been the only thing I've been really consistent with because I just really enjoy it. Yeah, it's just so easy, just talking about things you love. But anyway, let's save that for the Q&A. But anyway, yeah, bye guys, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. Bye.